The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Carson-Newman sweeps Lincoln Memorial with Coach Tom Griffin and Michael Watchering for the Eagles Sports Network. Coach, three wins, all by one run. What's it say about how your team was able to handle these games, because they were all different? You had big leads in games 1 and 3. Were able to hold off some of their runs that they had. And then in game 2, you fall behind twice, including an extra innings. You manufacture a run, and you get a big 2-out hit there from a freshman to win it.
Well, a tough series. I mean, always with LMU, it's going to be a tough series. It's a very good ball club. I thought their pitchers were, did a really good job. Freshman Eads on the mound, I thought had a lot of great composure because, you got 3 runs there in the third, and you're thinking, all right, you're going to chase him out of there. And he was able to come back with a lot of scoreless innings to keep him in it. He did a really good job, and game 2 starter as well. I mean, really good arms. And they got a good club out there. I mean, we were fortunate to get it, but like you said, you had to have pitching on our side. And, man, that was really impressive. I thought Mooney, the defensive play was really big. What our bullpen did, Jake Wright, who's dealing with an injury, was exceptional with runners in scoring position. I mean, could have got blown open right there, but the pitching was the key. And then Hunter Harrington, and then, Tyler Shaver. What a weekend for him, how he performed. And so, pitching was really solid. We made the plays where we needed to. And as you said before, we had timely hitting. We were able to execute as far as some bunting and moving runners. Aggressive on the base paths. And in close games like that, I think that becomes the key.
Seemed like every pitcher this weekend ran into some situation where there was a runner in scoring position, nobody out, a runner at third, 1 out, nobody out, and they were able to work out of it. Yeah. Why has your pitching staff grown from the beginning of the year?
Well, 100% Coach Tingle. Travis Tingle, I think, has done, and Coach Sofield have done an exceptional job in staying the course and the plan and sticking with it and not deviating from it no matter how they're performing and believing in it. And I think it's pitchers trusting in Travis and James and what's going on each and every day. And then you have good leadership. And I think it starts with guys like Jake Wright and Noah Pridmore, setting the tone when they come to practice and when they come to train. And then the more times they're out there, they're starting to, they're in the fire a little bit more and they're learning how to hit. Now, we still got some guys in the pen that we feel are very good pitchers that have to get some opportunities. Tuesday's that chance, like we did the midweek last time. SIDs hate it because it's one inning. Games tend to take a little bit longer. It's a little bit more on your plate. But we've got some guys that we've got to get some work for. But Coach Tingle, I think, has done an exceptional job in developing these guys. Guys that were already established and still being good and consistent. And then some guys that, had maybe not great years last year, and you're seeing how well they're pitching now. That's a credit to Coach Tingle.
You always talk about 2-out, 2-strike hitting. Well, Zach Bose, 0-2, flips one into center. Mitch Ballant, 1-2, flicks it out there. Ben Wilcoxon gets hit by a 1-2 pitch. Aiden Gibson comes up with a clutch hit. Why was your team able to respond in those big moments this weekend?
I don't know if it was any different than anybody else. I mean, listen, the pitch to Zach was a good pitch. He left it up just a little, and Zach was able to keep the barrel in the zone just long enough to get a little duck snort out there. The baseball term. But the big at-bat, Aiden Gibson, who looked pretty bad on some of the breaking balls and able to hang in there. And listen, you got to be fortunate. The guy's got to hang it up there just a little bit. It can't break as much as it normally does, and you got to be able to fight. And, the approach is like nobody any different. We're trying to think middle back, let it travel deep, try to make sure we recognize it up. Can we check swing on the one down and away to keep the at-bat alive? And fortunately for him, he was able to shoot one over that side. And fortunate for us, that's the game. We had a little more breaks go our way. You play LMU 3 more times, and you see the balance of this thing. It could have gone either way with either clubs. I think they're very evenly matched.
Coach, appreciate the time. Enjoy this one, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday.
Who do you have tomorrow night?
I think UConn.
Okay.
It pains me to say that, but I think it will. Who you got?
I got UConn. I think defense trumps that, no question about it. But did you know UConn, I think, has won all their national championships? in the state of Texas.
Yeah.
So a little golden nugget in case you were a better.
It'd be their 5th in the last 25 years more than any other school as well.
That's amazing. And they're not really actually called the Blue Blood. They're not known as that. And they should be. They should be. Good call.
He's Coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watching for the Eagle Sports Network.